Meanwhile, as millions of people get ready to take off for spring break, safety is always top of mind.
That's right. So when you actually get on a plane, think about this. Air travel is a precise calculation of engineering and weather. And of all of the potential hazards the atmosphere may pose, ice buildup on a plane in flight is one of the most dangerous. And most of the ice protection technologies in use today were developed with the help of a facility right here in Cleveland. October 31st, 1994, American Eagle Flight 4184 en route from Indianapolis to Chicago encountered severe icing conditions while in a holding pattern for O'Hare Airport. The pilots lost control of the plane after ice built up on portions of the wings. All 68 on board were killed. The NTSB found the plane had been flying in freezing rain, known as large supercooled water droplets, and at that time, no aircraft were tested for performance in that specific type of icing condition. So no rules or regulations were in place. That had to change.
Raise on.
Recreating the natural variability of the atmosphere is no easy feat. But here, at NASA Glenn's Icing Research Facility, the sky is in reach.
Instead of going through flight research, flying around, trying to find the conditions, we can create it on command here, which is a lot easier.
Airspeed. Capable of cooling the air to 30 below zero and producing wind speeds of up to 374 miles per hour. This is the oldest and largest icing research lab in the world.
We get anything ranging from researchers, anyone that just wants to see and investigate the physics, icing physics, and then we also have aircraft manufacturers who are looking to test their de-icing, anti-icing systems and see how they're performing.
A huge fan circulates the air through massive banks of heat exchangers to drop the temperature. As the air is compressed into a considerably smaller 20-foot test section, it speeds up. At this point, spray bars add water. Precision-controlled microscopic water droplets. Different sizes for various conditions and tests, including large supercooled water droplets.
We can also get a very dense cloud to where you can't see the other side of the tunnel, or we can have a cloud that's just kind of like a light, wispy one that still could have icing effects on aircraft.
Ice, even in minute amounts, will change a plane's aerodynamics and can be catastrophic.
So we need to make sure that when you're flying through those clouds, those drops that are hitting the wing, they don't freeze on the leading edge of the wing. They hit, they melt and run back, or they hit and completely evaporate.
It is critical testing that saves lives. High science here on the ground to make sure you have a safe flight.
We freeze to please, the motto, we freeze to please. And it is literally cool. It is very cold in there.
Well, icing conditions can be encountered any time of the year and just about anywhere if the conditions are right. The work that has been and continues to be done at NASA Glenn has helped the FAA update the certification requirements for planes, training for pilots, and communication procedures for meteorologists who are alerting those flying to potential icing danger. Absolutely fascinating facility. I was in my STEM nerd happy place, most certainly, but it's so cool that they do that right here in Northeast Ohio.
Amazing life-saving science. But did you get the t-shirt? Do you freeze to please?
I've asked. I have my order put in, so yeah, certainly.